Welcome to my 10-minute tech talk. I'm really excited for you to be here. For this talk, I'm going to talk about how data can help drive success for your business by modernizing your digital products. Hey everyone, I'm Lindsay Turley, lead interaction designer at Eagle Dream Technologies. And for this 10-minute tech talk, I'm going to give a quick look into data-driven UI/UX design. What is it, why your business should be using it, and how it can impact your organization for today and for the future. So I hope you stick around. So I hope you're able to take away a few new ideas from this talk, like how UI/UX design can help grow your organization, where and when to use it, and to stay ahead of your competition, all in 10 minutes. So let's get started. So what is data-driven design? Simply put, it's a way to achieve results. So they're designs backed by research and analytics, all to find user trends, pain points, anything that you need to know to create designs that are successful. So you hear a lot of terms around data-driven design, specifically around applications. And I want to dive into those so you can get a better understanding. So firstly, big data. You may be a company that's decades old and you have a bunch of data. You are able to and should use that data to analyze and gain insight to drive strategic decision-making. Super important. And with that data comes dashboarding, which is the next topic. So you have all of your data and you want to be able to present it in a way that's usable and easy to digest for your business. So using that key information of what's working, what needs improvement, and where are there red flags, and being able to present that so that you know how you're doing and where you're at. So from dashboarding comes data visualization. So you have all this information that you need to share, but you need to present it in a way that's easy to digest. So using charts, tables, strategic call to actions, all of those are key factors into what makes a strong dashboard and a strong visualization of how you're able to present your data. And then all of that together, you want to get a good insight into your analytics. So seeing if users are able to navigate where they need to go, if they're hitting any blockers, if they're accomplishing goals, or if their performance is better or worse after doing some of this work on the front end. So now that you know more about what data-driven design is, I want to talk about some common misconceptions. The first one being the more, the better. So you want to make sure that you're only highlighting the key important facts or goals that your different user groups need to take. You do not want to overwhelm them with a bunch of information all at once. Be smart with your designs, and then you'll definitely see that success in terms of less time and more conversions. The second one is that it's okay to make assumptions. So you never know what is driving the success or the failure of your business when you are making a design. You need to have it backed up by data, by interviews, by surveys, all the things that I'm going to talk about in order to make sure that your designs are successful. So you definitely don't want to assume. It only further prevents your business from evolving. And then the last one is that data is considered boring, or it creates boring designs, and that you're not able to differentiate yourself from your competitors. And that is definitely not true. You might find out that something that your users need to do on a website, it could be something super innovative and starts a new trend, all while encompassing your brand and all while evolving and showing your unique style. So definitely nothing to ever worry about. If anything, it just drives success. And what's wrong with that? So in reality, You know, you're using all these tools, you're using surveys, you're using wireframing building products, you're using analytics, search consoles. All of that comes together and creates these products that are innovative, smart, and successful. It's really great. And with that, you have a bunch of benefits, obviously, other than being successful, which is the last one listed here. But you're focusing on your customer, so you're driving results. Your team is more productive if you're using your own internal application upgrade. If your team is more successful, you're more profitable, you have more accurate data. Everything kind of comes together and fits together, and it's all seamless. And from there, you're able to scale. So I want to go over the process really quickly, high level, what we do at Eagle Dream. And with that comes these 4 steps that I'm going to talk about. The first one being an analytics audit. So we want to make sure that we put together all of the data that we can before we ever start a project to understand where we can improve, what's already working and what's not. So figuring out what's the best navigation, what's the best, what are the key goals that people are doing, what are some surprises. Those are all really important to find ahead of time. And with that, figuring out who your personas are. Really important to group them together in a series of personas so that when you're building every single design, each one caters to a persona group. Because if you don't, then you go back to making assumptions. So you want to make sure that you're thinking in the heads and the mindsets of those users. And then from there, you're able to start actually doing the design, the fun part. And wireframing designs, however you want to approach that, that's up to you, but that's the next step. And then from there, once you have a prototype, you can incorporate user testing. And actually, we're going to have a whole nother 10-minute tech talk on this topic. It's super fascinating. But you want to test your designs ideally before they are launched, in order to see, are your users able to successfully navigate through your design? So important. We find at Eagle Dream, we find that this can either confirm that the designs are successful or show where are their blockers and all of that before you launch, which is super important because then you're never guessing again. That's like the theme, never guess. So putting all that together, I want to talk about a case study really quick that our team has done, and it incorporates a lot of things: cloud native technologies, software development, and UI UX design as the cherry on top. And with all of that together, we were able to build a distribution portal for an alcohol center that is able to process 11 million orders a year, and it reduces manual processes by 96%. That is exactly the types of things we want to hear when we create a product for a customer, because through that, you're obviously able to increase revenue and reduce operational expenses. So super great story there. So what's next? Where do we go from here? Where are you at right now? You can kind of jump in wherever. If you just launched a website, you could do the second bullet. You could do user testing. If you're interested in a new website, but you don't necessarily want to do a whole new redesign, you can do a website audit and just see through the data, where are you successful currently? Where is there room for improvement? And then you can kind of get a look into how we can help you. And then discovery. So that's something that we call our projects where a customer is interested in usually an application for their company, and they need to know what types of tool, or we get really hands-on. They need to know what types of tools that they should be using to improve or innovate or evolve, and where are their struggling points and where we can help them. So we make sure to have extensive hands-on experience with a customer in order to really figure out those key things, and from there propose what would be, a full project. So that's one thing we love to do with our clients, our discoveries, or if you know you want something, a whole new digital solution, website, application, obviously we'd love to work on that with you and see it built from scratch, and how it goes from, a tool that's been outdated to something that can scale with you for many years to come. So I'm so happy you were able to stick around, if you are, and I appreciate it. And I hope you contact us if you have any questions. You can go to our website at eagledream.com, and I really appreciate it. Thank you.